All right, we are back. But YouTube, what's good with y'all? It's your boy Justice coming at y'all with another YouTube read, another collective energy read. I may cut that part out, I may leave it in, depends. But I appreciate your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. Let's go and get another one started. Just getting ahead so I can get on my uploads, so I can get to my personals. But without further ado, let's go and get started. Angels of highest white light, please bestow upon me clear and concise channel messages, please, for what my collective needs to hear today. Remember, energy is timeless, so if this finds you, take a resonance and please leave the rest. Off the jump, there's something about having people, whoever I'm tapping into, you have a certain like shine about you. You may tell the truth a lot. Something about you illuminates some type of shadows in others. When I say this, we're going to go specifically in this theme in terms of what that connotates to. No weapon formed against you will prosper. So people can't stop your shine in some way, shape, or form. But there's something about specifications on illumination of shadows that you invoke in people that may have them acting relentlessly. Relentlessness is what I'm channeling. Some type of ambition that people have to take your flow from you, take your favor from you, take your happiness, confidence from you may be significant. Something that roots you into why you feel the way you do. That was crazy. But that was so wild. I just heard something. But let go of others' projections of you. They're only illusions. So there's something about... Shit, that could have been a projection. But like people trying to get in your flow, distractions may be significant. I don't know even what I just heard. That's why I was like, I don't even... Like sometimes I feel like I hear something in a different realm. Like almost like... But I didn't even hear... Like it was so odd. I don't know. Because I didn't hear it in my physical environment. But... let go of others' projections, they're only illusions. So whoever I'm tapping into, there's something about those illuminated shadows and the relentlessness that it can kind of influence in people to kind of like take that, that's what I was going at, take that kind of platform that you're standing on. You could be on a real platform, but shout out to you. But that platform that makes you or enables you, so to speak, to this confidence, to this joy about you, or to like my true speakers. Like if you just speak up for yourself, people may just naturally want to humble you. It's just a natural human thing. Like, who are you? Like, that's kind of what I'm channeling. You already know what this is, though. Whoever I'm tapping into, you understand this energy. You understood from the jump, or you understood on a general level that you had to redirect your energy from these type of energies in some way, shape, or form because it can drain your energy. And maybe that was the goal of some people. So whoever I'm tapping into could be a Sagittarius involved. It could be a Sagittarius I'm talking to. But either way, there's something about you learning how to temper the energy, pace yourself amongst energy, or pace yourself amongst people that may have tried to put you out of your place or put you out of place, to put you in what they justify to be your place. If you're following me, there's something about specifications on your light cannot be dimmed. New experiences are opening up for you. So you may be like detoured or away from or discarded could be significant. People could be discarded off your path, so to speak. Because not only are you a miracle, but one is on its way to you, not so to speak. You are not what they thought. So maybe people didn't recognize what was in front of them, magician energy. Maybe people recognize in your absence, or people recognized over time, which would confirm prying eyes around you, like some type of depths to your light, or to your favor, or to your anointing, or to your gifts, or to your intuition, or to yourself, personality-wise, right? Anointing is such a general word. It could be just a special trait or aspect of you that is like very specially given or independent to you, right? Nurture your gifts. You're very special. Take what resonates. High Priestess energy can confirm exactly what I'm talking about. I could be tapping into somebody that speaks the truth and is very intuitive and very on point with what they speak to fruition. Or there's something about people may not like that truth, or people may be triggered by certain things. People may be triggered by how you walk. People may be triggered by what you do. People may be triggered by whatever this is that emanates this said light, or gives you a foundation to step into said light. People's lies and smear campaigns are backfiring. This could be in regards to people in some type of public disposition or public situation. When I say public, socially public, so a multitude of people. Could be people actually in the public eye. You vibrate on a high frequency. There's something specified on your vibration being attempted to be hindered or blocked or some way, shape, or form. Help is on its way. Spiritual protection is around whoever I'm tapping into, because your auric field is meant to bring sunshines and rainbows into people's days. And you're very beautiful, very handsome. Could be something about how you attract, how you physically look. You could be attractive. You could be, it's such a surface level connotation, but you would really underestimate how many people really think like that, act like that, perform like this, and how much that influences people's behaviors to act like such. Page of Pentacles. This represents a desire, ambition for whoever I'm tapping into, and or this could be both channelings, the ambition for somebody else to stop whatever it is that you're stepping into. Maybe you're walking in some type of calling that enables you to speak your truth, like myself. So you could be a musician. Like you could be, it doesn't have to be myself. You could be a streamer. You could be an influencer that speaks in the public eye, like a podcast. You could be an analyst. I don't know why I got an analyst. Like commentary, like inside the NBA, but like one of those back behind the scenes guys. I don't know. You could be in the sports analyst. You could be into that. Whatever the general theme of the word, the general word for that is. You know what I'm talking about. But shout out to you. Statistics may be significant. Math may be significant. People could be very good with math significantly. The sun is shining out as I'm saying that. Math may be significant. Connections to ancient Egypt. And if you look at those times I'm getting from this message, they were very mathematically sound. They understood how rhythm worked. They understood how energy worked in Egypt, ancient Egypt. Their civilization, their advanced civilization was based on energy cultivation. That's the difference. That's why we can't detect on how they did what they did. It was all energy cultivation. That's a message for somebody. That is the secret. Devil energy. You could have certain secrets that people want to get closer to you. You could have some type of sauce. It's almost like that message before. I kind of channeled it from that last message just naturally. But whoever I'm tapping into, you could be looked at to have some type of hidden aspect to you that people want to figure out. Or maybe people want to get in your blind spot to figure you out, right? Overthinking it. You could have been overthinking certain energies in terms of their intentions or motives when they come towards you. When you feel or overthinking those inklings. In terms of people feel like they're studying you, watching you, or on a general theme, if you're walking out in public, things like that. That could be a confirmation for somebody that you probably are feeling somebody watching you. You can always feel somebody watching you. Four of Swords, any energy, something about restoration. There's something about your light always seems to like, I'm getting the analogy of the cats. It's coming to my mind's eye. Ancient Egypt was very fond on cats. I've said that again. But that could be significant. Ancient Egypt could be significant in general for those that are presiding with this message. But what I'm saying is the 9 lives. What they say about cats, 9 lives. That analogy. Not analogy. That idiom. That omen. The omen that they say about cats. That could be a resonating message for whoever I'm tapping into in regards to maybe your light, your life, or you as a character. Maybe you couldn't be like it's something of that nature. Like you still shine or something like that, or you still come out shining, or you still come out maybe on top, right, of a situation, whether that just manifests itself in people not being able to knock you off your pedestal. You have so many people, you've helped so many people through your mission keep going. So there's something about you being some type of inspiration or catalyst for the opportunity for others to expand their shadows into light, because collapsed darkness is what creates light. That is a message for somebody. That's why darkness is very important. That yin energy, that's the darkness, so to speak, the womb space, the void space. It's very important. That's why it's so shadow. It's so usually taboo in the eyes of the public eye or societal expectation, things like this. So maybe the balance of the inner feminine and masculine is significant. Maybe that's what embodies out of whoever I'm tapping into, or you being in balance with whatever that polarity is. It's not 50-50. I say that again. Not everybody's 50-50, like in terms of your polarity, man or woman. We all have different energetic polarities. Face your fears and go at the courageous result. Think about society. We all co-assimilate based on those polarities to fit an archetype of what we're supposed to be, right? And that's what kind of creates the kind of distortion of identity crisis that we see with a lot of people, right? Because they know they're different, they feel they're different, but they're not really registering where the difference is. So they kind of pick out or pick something or go towards something that feels different. But it may not feel like them, right? And that's a general theme of human kind of nature, right? Until we find what's for us, what helps us stand in our empowerment. So facing your fears and go at the courageous result in some way, shape, or form is helping somebody stand in their power right now. Maybe this is like something you feared in terms of people's hate. Maybe you fear. I had this channel message in a different read like a few weeks ago, or maybe a week ago, whatever, right? There's something about being in fear, anticipation, or apprehension is the better word. Apprehending fear or anxiety or the persecution of other people with whatever this embodiment of yourself is. King of Swords energy. This may put you in a King of Swords energy, or that's the presiding from somebody's spiritual team, or somebody could be occupying the King of Swords energy. Play no bullshit, no games energy. So you could be just walking your path. And it's not just walking. It's like you stepping in your path. That's like the King of Swords energy. Man or woman, King of Pentacles is confirming what I'm saying. Something you're doing is reflecting outwardly. Something you're doing, I could be speaking to people that are in some type of disposition of like, you could have a kind of a stabilizing, whatever you're doing, it's almost like it's stabilizing you to a certain point. And I was going to go into, I'm getting for some people financially. Some people could be in a financial position of where they put themselves into that maybe people were trying to put them out of. King of Pentacles energy can represent that. Or people trying to beat you to the punch in regards to this. So whether that manifests itself in competing, shunning you, sabotaging. But this all goes hand in hand with this general theme. Or it's just simple security that you're finding within yourself amidst circumstances in reality. This can represent all of those things. King of Pentacles. This is 3D energy. Your art is needed, bro or sis. So there's something about, maybe I'm speaking to successful either entrepreneurs, artists, creators, or people that are wanting to or starting out, creating. Starting out is significant for people in this message. I could be tapped into people that are already along their path and journey, just tapping in for confirmation. Shout out to you. But I think a general theme is probably for people that are starting out or trying to pursue these ideas to put out. And there's something about the apprehension of your light and how it's being taken to. So it's probably higher perspective for somebody. What decibels don't work on you. And the reaffirmation on the need or the continuance to move forward with your light, not dimmed, and not fearing to shine your light by any means necessary. Even if it's anticipation of the fear-mongering of others, the anticipation of hate, lack, mindsets, whatever it is, right? Or actual like abusive things, right? In terms of spiritual warfare, right? Either way, those are things that are meant to be reaffirmed to somebody, that that's what's going to move you forward. And there's something about that King of Swords energy that was being presided in terms of moving forward in that kind of embodiment of energy. What I'm saying is, take no bullshit with people that are trying to dim your light for no reason other than their own lack mindsets in some way, shape, or form. Whether that's jealousy, whether they're whatever. You're doing much better than you think. You may not have that reaffirmation. Like I've been saying that in the last few messages. I don't know who that's for. You may not have the reaffirmation. You may not have the person holding your hand. But you got to understand and reaffirm yourself and be the graceful one to yourself. That's a message for somebody. Me, I've gone through people that try to sacrifice this light energy for themselves to harvest it. I just went through a failed sacrifice attempt earlier with a family member. Shout out to them. People want a destiny swap with you, and you can't make this shit up how the cards just rolled out like that. Evil will, family members and friends, you cannot make this shit up. Like I said, this is just things that are backfiring a little more instantaneous nowadays because it's not getting to a point. It's getting to a point where, yes, you could play under the illusion that you're doing something because somebody was ignorant. You're doing something because you can get over on somebody. It's getting to a point where the awareness is creating the guiltiness, the consciousness of it that's confirming and affirming basically somebody's guilty verdict, playing in your energy, so to speak. Use your third eye and intuition for your next decisions. Calling judgments may be significant, or you're following your third eye in terms of people trying to manipulate your third eye may be significant, or manipulate how you speak up or how you send messages or how you send messages. No, somebody, I'm tapping into somebody, you may send messages through your movements. Like, you may not speak back to people. You may energetically disinvolve yourself, or, the opposite of involve from a situation and let it play out. What I'm saying is people may cling to you or try to possess this energy off of you when you do certain things a little more rapidly or a little more savagely. With the strength energy, there's something about your willpower, which is confirming that King of Swords energy back from earlier, as I use myself as an example. It's that strength card that you have to move in that take no bullshit energy, especially if you're getting attacked simply because you're being persecuted. Yeah, if you're being attacked because somebody doesn't like something or somebody whatever, that's still selfish pursuit, but at least it has a grounded reason for it. If somebody's persecuting your energy because of your light, simply don't take no shit. Like, that's just goofy. Like, you know what I mean? That's a message for somebody. This is your generational wealth. This is your key to success. This is your inward key. It's similar to that message before. These messages all come around because we're all aligning with these messages. A lot of you guys, I don't see the same faces with all these readings. I'm coming across different ones. But what I'm saying is, with these readings, like, I can go on like streaks or continuous streaks. Like the readings I've had in the last few days are kind of all similar energies on a general level. Whoever I'm tapping into, Wheel of Fortune. So things are changing. Things are shifting is what I'm saying. You're embarrassing all your enemies right now. And maybe this is like the awareness. Maybe people are able to get away with it. Maybe people are kind of feeling this disorientating energy that I'm starting to sense right now because they can't dim your light the same, or they couldn't attribute themselves to your light the same. What I'm saying is bind themselves to your light is significant. Maybe you enhanced, or your abilities have enhanced to a certain extent. It's a message for somebody. Every time you go through attacks and you ascend past it, your rank goes up on a spiritual level, right? It's the same thing that I was talking about in a previous reading, like that karmic energy. When you do, like on a transparency level, we're speaking energy in terms of the universe, what you're putting out. When you get past a certain point, you're confirming to the universe that you've learned what that accumulation of energy was providing to you in insight, and you've gotten past that point. So for when it does come back to you, you'll know exactly what it is and what to do, right? And so it usually shouldn't, saying that to say it usually shouldn't come back around because you've dealt with that karma, right? And so I'm saying this to say, with somebody, maybe this is due to your love and forgiveness. Maybe it's due to your love of your love for self. There's something about self-love and embodying that and being able to trust yourself. Being able to trust, that's like that King of Swords energy. That's almost like the opposite of not trusting yourself. It's the opposite. It's like me against the world energy, King of Swords energy. So whoever I'm tapping into, it's like, if people have a problem with your light, you know what I mean? Let them address it within themselves. You don't have to combat no shadows with your light. And that's a message for somebody. I think I'm going to end off on that one. There's something about your light that can be dimmed or something of that nature. But if you need a personal with me, hit up Shamika with cnshamika@gmail.com. I'm putting these reads out because I'm being guided and instructed to. Just starting on these reads and getting on these personal. Either way it goes, I appreciate all your love, likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. And if you're interested in any of my partnership programs, I should be instilling this next one soon. But either way, if you're interested in 20% off of my partnership with Otter Spirit, they're a jeweler company with vibration enhancing jewelry. If you're interested in any way, shape, or form, you can hit that link in the description below. Just check it out. But sending my love and ashe.